Hello, it's Tristan here from ZebraInvest, and today I am back in New Costessey, just in Norwich. And today we're just outside a property that we're doing as a flip, but it's ended up being almost like a whole new build, really. We bought two properties. If you haven't already seen the other videos, I've got quite a few on them. We bought two properties together, 5 and 5A Highlow Road. This one was a annex, used to look like a garage with a flat roof. And it's been absolutely transformed. I've gone through and explained previously about how we use lawful development certificates, how we then got full planning permission, and we actually went through appeal to be able to get the roof on the top of the property. And we went through all that process to then be able to build this property out. It's a joint venture, and I've done that with one of my business partners who we've done, I think, maybe about 5 or 6 projects together so far. And touch wood, they're really happy with the project that we're doing and how it's all turning out now. And they haven't actually come down to see the property since it was pretty much the annex. So I'm looking forward to them coming and having a look. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk you around, show you where we've got to, and we are literally just need to get paint finished off in the property. And once it's painted, we're pretty much ready to put it on the market for sale. So here you go. So as I was saying, this was designed to be a flip. So whilst we've got a little bit of a rough and a tough market at the moment, properties that are of a really decent standard, look great and are move-in ready, are still selling. Unfortunately in Norwich, a little bit like 41 Ash Tree Road that we did, in Norwich we do tend to have quite a few cash buyers. So we're hoping that this will get snapped up and someone will want to move straight in. But what we've been doing outside here is we've just had our soakaways all filled in. And we've used a 10mm kind of natural gravel just to fill it all in there with a set of bark. And the idea is it just makes the place look really nice, kind of welcoming and ready for someone to move into. And the bits that we've had here, you can see in the tarmac, actually, you can see where we've had cuts, and that's where we've had new services. So we had new gas, electric, all run into the property, and new water. So underneath this, we've got a bit of damage to the tarmac. So what we're actually going to do is you can get the tarmac refilled, fixed up, so then it kind of looks like what I describe as a tarmac scar, which is one of these. And then what you can then do is you can get the whole thing recoloured, so then it all comes back together to look like a brand new tarmac driveway. And that should look really good and still be quite durable. So what I'm going to do, I'll take you down through, and I'm going to take you actually straight out to outside. So this is where we've been doing a bit of work. Inside it's all kind of mist coated and it's ready for a bit of decoration. We've just got the plumbers in today and they're just wrapping up the bathrooms as they've been busy working on another project that you'll see on my YouTube channel soon. And so you can see here in this, so I'll just take you outside and you can see, but Danielle's just outside mowing the lawn. But we've put this deck in the outside of it, so hopefully this will make this place a really kind of inviting area for you to want to sit outside, have a little drink. You can see kids or whatever else playing out in your garden. She's done quite a bit of work, so we've got a nice raised bed down the side. We've got some of the original patio there as well. It's just really kind of all come together, and she's put a lot of effort in to make it look like this. And then up here we've got a nice new deck, and this we've actually got building control coming around. And where it's part of a new build or a refurbishment of a property, they do just have to sign off on it to say it's secure and safe enough for someone to live and use. But yeah, it's starting all to come together pretty nicely. So back into the house, as I said, we just need to get the decorating wrapped up and finished off, and then that's pretty much ready to go. Then when you come through here, you can see we had our staircase put in, and that came from a company called TK Stairs. It's a kit that all gets put together, so you can then kind of put the whole thing together on site. It needs a bit of customization, because you have to order it almost a little bit slightly thinner than the room to make sure it's going to fit in between the plasterboard, but it meant we did actually have a bit of space on the side of it. But this is to the front room, that if you've seen any of the previous videos, we used to have a timber frame. The whole building, the roof is all a timber frame, or attic truss roof, and this is kind of the shape that it's created. What I've always tried to do, if you can see it, is this whole room is actually painted in a bit of a, what I would call it's called new chalk, but it's kind of like a slightly warm off-whitey colour, and it just makes it feel a little bit more homely and less stark than the bright white that you usually find in a lot of new builds. I would have mentioned before, but everywhere we put in nice copper handles. Unfortunately, the decorators managed to splash paint on them, so we're going to ask her to clean it all up. You can see in the hallway we use something called a Radisson. It's a light, really just light grey, but again it just gives it a little bit of colour and it just makes it a little bit more interesting to look at. And then we pop into the back here, and again we've got the other bedroom. And it looks really nice here. We just got the downlights just to connect and pop back in. And then one a little bit, so it needs a bit more of a coat of paint in places, but it's starting to pretty much come together. And if I whip back downstairs, you've got this nice little staircase that wraps around. And then we can see where the bathroom. So today we should be having the toilet and the toilet, sink, and then the shower fitted today. And I believe we've got a bath panel to go in here as well. So that's looking pretty good. And actually, if you want to know where we got all the tiles from, they're all actually from Wix. But it's quite interesting. We did a slightly different kind of style on the tiles, doing them all vertically, which kind of runs straight up from the floor up the wall, makes it a little bit more interesting. And obviously, if you're in the shower, you don't want someone to be able to see what's on the other side. So we've specifically got misted glass. That's rather good. Then, if we come back round, we've got the front bedroom. And then Alex is just kitting out the rest of the bathroom in here. We've just got the sink and the toilet just to put in. And then the boiler's all in and the doors are just waiting to go on the front of it. But yeah, it's not far off at all. So yeah, that is what's looking like and feeling like now. About 9 months worth of work to get that place all together. And what initially looked like a property where we could pretty much just put a truss roof straight across the top of it to convert it, has taken quite a lot of work to make it look this good. But we're hoping, fingers crossed, it's going to get snapped up pretty damn quickly. And we're going to be putting it on the market at about £400,000. I'm hoping that we won't have any quibbles on the price and people will want to snap it up and move straight in. Anyway, if you've got any questions about this project, how it all unfolded, how we found the deal, you can find a video, and I literally showed you how I found the project, how I analysed it on this YouTube channel. If you've got any questions about it, drop them in below and I'll be happy to answer them. Hope you like this video and hopefully you'll subscribe to the channel. And if you are looking to lend towards a project, then please do get in touch. Cheers.